All right, so I was sitting here thinking about, geez, how should I sell this presentation? And at first I thought, maybe I shouldn't offer the moon because people have such high expectations that I could never live up to them. And then I said, you know what, forget it. I'm going to offer you the universe. And the reason being is that you're going to come to my session and I'm going to teach you actual practical tools on how to boost creativity, foster innovation, and optimize working on projects in teams. And I wanted to give you a little taste of it here today. A lot of what I'm going to do with you is tactile, but there are some thinking type exercises, and I wanted to take you through one and share some more information about what we're going to do and give you a flavor of the whole project. So the first thing I want to start off with is this great graph of a study UCLA did some years ago that talks about when people are creative, when they laugh, how they ask questions over a lifetime. And any of you with young children will know this is instantly true, is that the younger you are, the more creative and funny and questioning you are. And then you get right down to where it bottoms out, which is the age I'm at right about now, and you go, geez, what happened to me? My life fell apart. But there are actual tools that you can use to inspire creativity and which can then lead to possible innovations. And creativity and innovation are different. Creativity is something that you can engage in, that you can introduce a certain type of an activity and do it with a group of people, and you can do something creative. To do something innovative is a little different, and we're going to talk about the differences in the session. But I wanted to talk about why these exercises are important, and they give you a variety. There's a variety of purposes. Some are related to warm-ups. Sometimes you need to set the tone and the stage and a culture of the meeting. And what is very interesting, and you all know is true, but it always sounds better when someone else says it to you, is that when you come to a meeting, you're all coming in with your own active, authentic narrative. You're in your own world, and that's what matters to you. What research suggests is if you could trick people out of their narrative, at least for a short time at the beginning of a meeting, you can level the playing field and create an environment with which you can then engage in some activities together to be really productive and to do something synergistic, which is essentially coming up with good ideas and processes that are far better together than you could have alone. And there's several exercises to trick the brain that you can engage in and that are really wonderful. And you can do them just about anywhere. And I want to share one with you today. If I can click on my screen and get her to move. Hold on. Here we go. So one of the ones that I go over, and this is probably not the most fun one, but it's the most cerebral, so it's very easy to do on a webinar, is the what's new. And what's new is about coming up with a riddle or something challenging to get a group thinking about something other than what they came into the meeting with. And like I said, it works to level the playing field and promote alignment of thought for a group so that you guys can get together and really get down to work. And it's a really good icebreaker activity, and there are several techniques that I'll show in the session. The one, though, I'll start is with a riddle. And I'm going to give you a second to think about it. I'll leave it up on the screen, and here it is. A man enters a field with an unopened package and dies. Why? So think about that. You're not going to see a breakdancing bear here, which is funny and awesome. I really like that example. The first time I saw it, I didn't see the bear either. So a man enters a field with an unopened package and dies. So you give people an opportunity to think about something, and you go, geez, you know, what could this be? You can give your folks an opportunity to clear their heads, and then once you get them with a couple of these, they're all of a sudden more likely to work well together. And the answer to this is someone who parachutes in without their backpack opening up, without their chute. I love the picture of this gentleman just because He looks awfully enthusiastic to be embracing his impending June. All right, so that's what's new. And creativity is the foundation. Creativity is not the same as innovation. You should understand that innovation solves problems and relieves some pain. We want to be able to teach you how to understand what the differences are between being creative and what it means to truly be innovative with working with other people. And there are 10 exercises that we'll go over in the class. Some look like parlor tricks. I swear at least 2 of which you will be out doing at networking events in front of your children, and people are going to be like, what the heck did you just do? And they're going to copy it all over the place. I did this presentation for the Richmond Chamber of Commerce here in Virginia about 3 months ago, and people left, and I got a wealth of emails of hearing from people showing their grandkids some of the tricks to people introducing it to many of their meetings. So I think you're really going to like it. I think you're really going to enjoy some of the research examples that I'm going to tap into. I do a lot of brain research and things on research on areas where we can be more creative together, and I'm going to do a deep dive into those types of things with you. Obviously, I can't do that here because this is sort of a one-way communication, but I really want you to feel that this is going to be excited. It's going to be hands-on, and it's not the type of hands-on where you're really going to have to think deeply. It's the type of hands-on where you're going to have fun, and I'm going to show you what this stuff actually does and trick you into feeling like you could do anything with that group, and you can take it back to your workplace, and you're going to feel like you took the universe with you. Thank you.